right, first good find of the day. We've got us a little button of some sort. It's, as I drop it, it's a little porcelain one. So probably not from the button shells, but a super cool find nonetheless. I'll take it. Let's see if we get something else. Well, this one was super shallow. That looks like something, oh, it feels like aluminum. Oh, I know what this is gonna be. It's actually something I've never found before. This is a good luck token, probably from like the 40s or 50s is what I've read these come from. There would have been a penny in the middle, and it's got some other writing on it. It says Omaha. Well, I'm gonna clean this up a little bit, maybe search for the penny, and when I got that all, I'll loop you back in. So here it is all cleaned up. Keep me for good luck and prosperity. And on the back side, it is from Omaha. It's from the Jail Brandy's store. So that was a department store in downtown Omaha back in the day. So that would put this about 40s or 50s. So the penny was not in the hole, but it's a really cool find either way. Let's see if we get something else. So here's another something interesting. It is a brass disc of some sort. I believe that would have been a pin on the back. And on the face, it's got like a paw print or some sort of design or something like that. Whatever it is, it's definitely got some age to it. It's a cool find. Let's see if we get something else. Well, this was a super faint coin type tone. I see a round, but that is not a coin. It appears to be some sort of button of some kind. And it's got a design on it, though. I am not able to read that all too well. I'm going to clean this one up a little bit, and I will loop you back in. So here's that button all cleaned up. It has got a train of some sort on it. I want to say this is an older style Carhartt button from the 30s or 40s, but it's a cool find either way. Let's see if we get something else. Well, the climb down that slope was a little bit treacherous, but down here in the pile, check that out. That is an intact bottle, and it looks like it's embossed. Now let's see what we have. Something. Huh, I cannot read it. It looks like maybe in another language. Scuff coat, something like that. Whatever it is, it's an interesting find. It's definitely got some age to it. So in the pouch, that'll go. Let's see if we get something else. Well, looks like we got another find out of the pile. This one is going to be a big padlock. This thing hit 90 on the Amphibio. So it looks like maybe it's got an older look to it. If I figure out a logo or who made it, I will toss it up for you. If not, let's see if we get something else. All right, things are gonna get interesting after dark. We got a bottle just sticking out of the sidewall. Will it be embossed? Does not appear to be, but that is a very, very old bottle. I would guess 1800s. The cool part about it is that as I put that in my pouch, look what I just spotted over here. That is yet another very, very early looking bottle. Hopefully this one will be embossed, though it does not appear so. Anything on that side? Nothing. Definitely a very old cork top though, but it's a cool find. I'll take it. Let's see if we get something else. So I just kicked the dirt and that came flying up. I can already tell you that is going to be a pretty fancy looking key. Oh yes, absolutely. That is beautiful. It's even got the serial number on it. This is probably a house key if I had to guess, and that is a super fancy one. Oh, it's a P&F Corbin, New Britain, Connecticut. These date to the 20s or 30s, and these are actually pretty early for a flat key like this, but that is a super cool find. I will take it. Let's see if we get something else. Well, looks like we got another key here. This one also looks like it's a pretty old one. Huh. Oh, that's a lot of fancy on that one. And it is, of course, completely caked in dirt. This one is an Ilko brand. And that is a very old looking key. I would guess probably 40s or 50s on this one, but it's a cool find. I'll take it. Let's see if we get something else. So we got another piece of old junk here. This one is, I think, some sort of like clip or clasp, probably off of a suspender or something like that, but underneath the crust, there is a little bit of a fancy pattern on it. It looks Victorian to me, but it's a cool find. I'll take it. Let's see if we get something else. So I just pulled up this fancy bit here. This is a half to a makeup compact. There's a little bit of design on it, no logo though. But if I find the other piece, I will loop you back in. If not, it's a cool find. Let's see if we get something else. I love me some garbagey midtones. This hit in the 50s on the Amphibio. I see 1 dime. So this could be very, very interesting. It's very, very crusty. See, we got on the front here. Looks like it's going to be a barber. So we got a date of 1907. Thought it was gonna have seated for a second. I got a buddy who's pulled some out of this spot before, but I'm gonna clean this up real good and I'll loop you back in. Well, here's that barber all cleaned up. 1907 is going to be the date on it. No mint mark I can see on the back. That thing is absolutely crusted, but still a very cool find. Very old silver, so I'll take it. Let's see if we get something else. Well, I am back out tonight at Bale Seal City, and what a way to start the night. That is, of course, a Bale Seal. Oh, this is probably going to be like late 1800s, turn of the century or so. Not much that I can see as far as design, but still a cool find. Let's see if we get something else. This time it was right on top of the ground. That's going to be my second Bale Seal of the night. Hopefully this one will have some design on it, and I can get an ID for you. Sadly, that side appears to be blank. Let's see what the other side can reveal. Also looks pretty blank. If there is anything on this one, I will loop you back in. If not, let's see if we get something else. So I just pulled up this bit here. It looks like it's got some sort of design on it, though. I am unable to read it at the moment. If I flip it over, though, it looks like it's missing the back part. So this is the face to a two-piece button, but it's a cool find. It's definitely got some age to it. Let's see if we get something else. So I've got a couple things here to show you. This first one here, it's definitely plated. You can see where the silver plate is starting to bubble away, but I believe this is going to be a pocket watch back. It's not super heavy, so definitely brass, but I'll put that in my pouch and loop you down here. If I can find it, there it is. That is yet another little lead Bale Seal. Hopefully we'll have some design on this one, though. It appears to be pretty crunchy, and it's gone, so I will loop you back in if it has some detail. So I've been doing a little bit of excavation around here. There have been a lot of complete bottles in this little pocket here. They're all just like 1930s, 1940s era whiskey bottles would be my guess. One of these actually did have a logo on it, though. It says Old Granddad. I will throw up the date next to that when I get that. But cool finds. Let's see if we get something else. Hey everybody, Bug Eater back with another wrap up from a few hunts around some tear-outs. So we'll start off with the bottles today. We got an Esquire Scuff Coat. This one dates to the 1950s. This one here is super cool. It's an Old Granddad brand whiskey bottle, and it is a half pint. And it's one of those federal law prohibits the sale or reuse of this bottle. So I would guess 30s or so there. Another find from the 30s here is this padlock here. It's an Eagle brand. And then I also got onto a pocket watch back, a chunk of a makeup compact, and now onto some of the smaller finds. I got this clip here with a fancy pattern on it, a brooch that had some stones at one point, but they are now long gone. I also got onto some buttons. I got a porcelain 4-hole, a workwear button with a train on it, which I thought was super cool. This one's another workwear button, but it has some text that I cannot read on it. Now onto the Bale Seals. We got a blank one with an A, and then this one actually has an ME underneath that iron crust. I also got onto a pair of keys. I got an Ilko brand that's a vintage, and then this one is super cool. It's a P&F Corbin from New Britain, Connecticut. Tons of fancy on that one. And now I got onto one token. It's a good luck token. The penny sadly was not in the hole, but what's really cool about this, if I flip it over, it is local. It is from Omaha, from the JL Brandeis department store that was in the old market back in the day. And then I even got onto one little silver, being this 1907 barber dime in pretty rough condition too. But you can barely see the one side on the one dime on the back of it, but it's still a very cool find. Always nice to have old silver. But that was my hunt, guys. Thanks again for coming along. As always, please like, comment, and subscribe. And this is Bug Eater, signing out.